hold on to your hats, baseball fans. After 32 long years, the World Series is making its grand return to Canada, all thanks to a monumental swing that's sending shockwaves through the baseball world. George Springer's clutch home run propelled the Toronto Blue Jays to a thrilling 4-3 victory over the Seattle Mariners in Game 7 of the American League Championship Series, ALCS, securing their first pennant since 1993. Whoa, Canada! Get ready to welcome Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays as they prepare to host Shohei Ohtani and the Los Angeles Dodgers in what promises to be an epic Game 1 showdown this Friday. This marks only the third time in history that the Fall Classic will be played on Canadian soil. The job's not finished. We've got 4 more to go, declared Guerrero, brimming with confidence after being named ALCS MVP. The defending champion Dodgers, fresh off a dominant 4-game sweep of Milwaukee in the NLCS, stand as a formidable opponent. Toronto manager John Schneider echoed Guerrero's sentiment, stating, "I truly think that the best 2 teams are left standing." But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue that other teams had just as strong a claim to be in the World Series, raising questions about whether the playoffs always truly showcase the absolute best. What do you think? Did the 2 best teams make it, or were there any deserving teams left out? On the other side of the field, heartbreak reigned for the Seattle Mariners. Despite solo home runs from Raleigh and Julio Rodríguez in their first ever postseason Game 7, the Mariners couldn't hold on to their lead. They ultimately squandered a 3-1 advantage in the 7th inning, falling agonizingly short of their first World Series appearance. Adding to the sting, Seattle remains the only major league club without a pennant. I hate to use the word failure, but it's a failure, a dejected Raleigh admitted. What we expected was to get to the World Series and win a World Series. That's what the bar is, and the standard is, and that's what we want to hold ourselves accountable to. Manager Dan Wilson acknowledged the deep disappointment, saying, "There's no question that it's going to sting. It's a special team in there. It's a shame that we had to come out on the wrong side of this one." The pivotal 7th inning unfolded with Addison Barger drawing a walk, followed by an Isaiah Kiner-Falefa single on an 0-2 count. Mariners right-hander Bryan Woo was then pulled after Andrés Giménez executed a sacrifice bunt to advance the runners. Stepping up to the plate, Springer, the 2017 World Series MVP for Houston, launched a 381-foot bomb to left field off Eduard Bazardo, and this is the part most people miss. Springer's postseason experience proved invaluable in that crucial moment. His ability to stay calm under pressure and deliver a clutch hit separated him from the rest. The sellout crowd of 44,770 erupted in a frenzy of cheers. Think about it. Could another player have handled that pressure as well as Springer? "It's so fitting," Schneider remarked. "Bottom of our order gets it done again. There's probably not another person on planet Earth that I want up other than George Springer and his October magic." It was the first go-ahead homer in Game 7 history when a team trailed by multiple runs in the 7th inning or later. Furthermore, it marked Springer's 23rd career postseason home run, tying him with Philadelphia Phillies slugger Kyle Schwarber for 3rd place all-time. Manny Ramirez holds the major league record with 29. "Unbelievable moment," Springer exclaimed. "So happy for our team, our fans, our city, our country." The Blue Jays' victory was even more remarkable, considering they had lost the first 2 games of the best-of-7 series at home. They became only the 4th team in history to overcome such a deficit and rebound to win. The others were the 1985 Kansas City Royals, 1986 New York Mets, and 1996 New York Yankees, all of whom went on to win the World Series. Could this be a good omen for the Blue Jays? I think it's an inspiration for 41 million people in Canada, from coast to coast to coast, said Blue Jays chairman Edward Rogers. This is Canada's team. Kevin Gausman, making his first relief appearance since the 2021 playoffs, pitched a scoreless seventh inning to earn the win, working around 3 walks. Chris Bassett followed with a perfect 8th, and Jeff Hoffman struck out all 3 batters in the 9th for his second save this postseason. Earlier in the game, Rodríguez opened with a double and scored on a single by Josh Naylor. Dalton Varsho tied it with an RBI single before Rodríguez restored Seattle's lead with a leadoff homer in the 3rd. Raleigh extended the lead with a leadoff homer in the 5th. Raleigh now has 10 home runs in 15 career games at Rogers Center, including 3 in the postseason. Naylor was called out to end the 1st after umpires ruled he interfered with Clement's relay to first base. Kirby pitched 4 innings, allowing 1 run and 4 hits. Bieber pitched 3 3/4 innings, allowing 2 runs and 7 hits. The Blue Jays were playing in a Game 7 for the first time since losing at home to Kansas City in the 1985 ALCS. Adding a touch of local flavor, Guerrero arrived at the stadium wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs hockey jersey with Austin Matthews' name and number. "I think Vladdy broke the curse," Schneider joked, referencing Matthews' struggles in Game 7s. The Blue Jays' victory also marked a significant milestone for bench coach Don Mattingly, who is heading to the World Series for the first time after a long and distinguished baseball career. Looking ahead, the Dodgers are making their 5th World Series appearance since 2017, aiming for their 3rd championship in 6 years. The Blue Jays, with their sights set on their 3rd title, will host the opener thanks to their superior regular season record. The AL East champion Blue Jays finished the regular season with 94 wins, 1 more than the NL West champion Dodgers. So, baseball fans, are you ready for the World Series? Who are you rooting for and why? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments below.